Moving on with the session, I would like to introduce our guest of honor, Mrs. Poonam Veljibhai Jat, ex-member of Parliament, Kutch, Gujarat. Ma'am was born in Mumbai. She was involved in Bharatiya Janata Party as a party worker in Mumbai. She took the plunge in active politics in Gandhidham. She won the municipal elections in the year 2000 and became a councillor in Gandhidham Nagarpalika, Gujarat. She has presided over many committees such as Library Committee, Taxation Committee and Garden Committee. She became the Member of Parliament of Kutch Constituency, Gujarat in the year 2009. She was the Vice President of Indo-Oman Parliamentary Friendship Group and visited Oman, Muscat and Dubai for the same. She was the member of FICCI's delegation for trade relation with Europe. She was a member of Standing Committee on Industries, Consultative Committee on Shipping, Central Supervisory Board PC, Parliamentary Forum of SC/ST, Parliamentary Forum of Youth, member at Indo-Yemen Parliamentary Group. Ma'am, I request you to address the House.
Namaskar. It's really an honor to be again coming to XIDAS. First, I would like to thank Mr. Mehul Chauhan for again inviting me. He had invited me in 2014. And again, I can meet you all in again 2016. It's really an honor for me. All the person on the dais and in front of me, ladies, gentlemen, the students. From last 2 days, I came yesterday. It was a very good learning experience. Like Mr. Paddle said in his speech, your teacher not only gives you something, she also learns from you. And I have, been in BJP from last 25 years. Worked from the grassroots. Being a municipal councillor, I could reach at a very young age of 37 years, I could become member of parliament from the biggest constituency of India, Kutch. It was really a very learning experience. And from last 2 days, I would really thank you all people. I could learn a lot from you. It was totally a two-way experience like. And being a member of parliament in India, I think it is a beautiful democracy all over the world. I could get a chance to visit 31 countries in 5 years. And I would like to say, it is one of the very best democracies in the world. Best democracy, very beautifully constituted, and it sees to everything like. And being a part of it, and then I could come here and listen to you people. I feel, there are some lack in policies. We need to think about them. When I used to visit foreign countries, I saw that the democracy there works with think tanks, thinking for their democracy, bringing new ideas. And those new ideas are then implemented in the governing of the government. Unfortunately, I would like to say that thing is lacking in India. But I'm sure that we have our Prime Minister, Adaniya Modi ji, and he will surely, bring a change. From last 2 years, we are bringing little bit changes, but it takes time. And slowly, I think, we'll be able to reach that point where what he has dreamt of India. I'm one of his team member when he was working as CM of Gujarat. I was one of the MPs. So many times he has said and he used to discuss things with me. And first of all, he discussed about education. He thinks we need to have an education like with sports. The kid should join a sports academy right from his school days and be specialized in it. So I think, we could really have something like rural development also from beginning, like 5th, 6th standard students, if they want to join something they want to do something for social work in villages, we could have that kind of policy for education. And I'm really sure within some time we'll have something like this. Because we have some think tanks who are thinking on this, we're going to bring great changes even in the policy of education. And, knowing all these ideas from last 2 days, I think there are many flaws in our policies. They can be repaired, thought over, but we need to have interactions with people. Then only even member of parliaments or ex-member of parliaments who are working for the organization could bring in new ideas and things could be set right like. It was lovely meeting you all, very intelligent people, and coming to know of what you think. Our India is one of the most beautiful countries, a lot of diversities. But yet, I see a lot of good in the future because we have a young lot. We have a very young population. We can work on that. And like Mr. Pedal said, we can interchange what we think like, interact, and then we can bring changes. It was superb meeting you all people. And I can guarantee, within few years, whatever you have dreamt about India, that changes will be brought. And we are working for that. Those changes will be made. And I can, promise. Some two years back, I had come and I had talked about our Gujarat, the way we work there, the earthquake which had shattered Gujarat. But now, today, when we are at the center level, I can, assure that we'll work really nice for the upliftment of the rural people also. When I see, rural, I want to share a short story about my personal life. I feel, something like if person is not educated, he is not smart, that I don't believe. Because my own mother-in-law, she was a very rural lady. She was not educated, never seen a school in her life. But when she used to sit with me, I used to joke with her many times. I used to tell her, but she could tell me the time without seeing the moon. I used to ask her, what is the time in the night? And she would say, it is 9, just seeing at the moon. She could tell me the time, exactly the same time what it was, by seeing the moon ka direction. So it's not always like people are not educated, they are not smart or they are not intelligent. It is not like that. So about rural development, why I am telling you this story is because, once you get educated, you're smart, you speak English, you feel, you know everything. It's not like that. Many things are still there. So when I'm saying you this because I could see, if she was not that educated, but she knew many things far better than me. She was excellent in many things. She was a good cook. She could say many things. Even when looking at the clouds, she could say when it's going to rain. Whether it will rain after 2 days, 3 days, or 5 days. This is also a kind of a knowledge. Knowledge could be in any form because, I feel parliament is like a bunch of flowers. And all type of people, a farmer, a doctor, an engineer, a teacher like me, all come together. Then only you can work for everybody. So even, in society, everybody has an important place. You cannot say the flower, rose is a beautiful flower. Yes, but lily is also as much important and has a place in the nature. So this is what exactly I want to convey you. The people who are working for a rural development, yes, they are doing a splendid job. Even the government is doing a very nice job giving money. But somewhere I feel, the money is not reaching the downtrodden, the people who are exactly needing that. And if I've worked with ST people, and I've seen that, they have a beautiful way of life. You cannot just go and try to change their way of life, but we have to, cement our relation with those people and make a way. We can build good roads for them, teach them better farming techniques, but we cannot, force them into doing what they don't like. They have a very beautiful life. We have to leave them, but work along with them for their development. But only if they are willing to work along with us. Here, Professor Jha asked a very good question. He said if they are educated but they are not willing to work in the villages, that problem will also is there. And it's a big problem. Even I feel, still it's a long way to go. We have to work very, very hard and go and reach the tribals. And we have to make them understand that development is there only when they feel it's good for them. Let them be their own judges. Let them decide what they want, they don't want. As government also, we cannot force things on them. We can work for their development, we can give them good, but it is out of their own choice. We cannot force things on them. And I saw, interacting with such intelligent people, even you think like that. We should work for their development, but only if they are willing. And they want to take us there in their clutch, then only we can work for them. We cannot force our things on them. But yet, as a government, they give money, and it's a good thing. Money is needed for everything. You cannot work without money. And when I saw, I don't know whether Mr. Michael Pereira is here or he left, but he gave a very good example of Nagaland. And that's the best thing, I think. Let them decide what they want and what is the way of life they want to live. So if they lead their government, they lead their own life, I think that will be best for the tribals. As per rural development, it has done a very good work in Madhya Pradesh, I see. Even in the farms, but you know, it is a little bit sad when I hear news from some farmers are suiciding. That still some flaws are there, they have to be recommended. Something has to be done. And every part, like every person of the society has to be reached. And that is the work of the government. But I always feel, even in 2014 when I had said in my speech, one person cannot make a change. Adaniya Modi ji can start a mission like Swachh Bharat, but he cannot do it on his own. Every person needs a good team, and then the people, you the people, are the strength of our country. And because of you only, our country has gained what it has gained. So I would like to that all of you should join his mission, work for Swachh Bharat. And I think, you know, in life, nothing is impossible. I don't believe anything is impossible. Somebody says me also, madam, this is not possible. I don't believe in it. Being a lady, I feel everything is possible in life. And coming from a place like Kutch, which has always been very good for ladies, like, you know, we ladies work there. Even my grandmother didn't know, she never attended school, but she used to say tables till, she used to say tables till 50, 60. That she knew orally. So we come from a place like this. So this is India, this is mini India. So generally we cannot judge people on their education. It's only, we have to work for the betterment of the society, and it's only when you people join hands with the government and people like me and the NGOs, they're doing very good job. So all of you, if you come together and unitedly we work, I think we can achieve any goals, and nothing is impossible in this life. It's only the question of little bit of willpower. If you are willing, we can achieve it. And thanks for giving me such a silence. And again, it's really very glad I've met you people. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, ma'am, for your enriching words.